False.
True.
I think
one looks fake.
That one's AI.
Top one.
First one.
bottom one was not created by the AI. Plastic debris.
A.
D. Noise pollution.
A. D, maybe. D, yeah.
Plastic.
Agree.
Strongly agree.
Agree.
I agree.
Strongly agree.
Well, it's decreasing biodiversity and just make more sustainable, reduce waste and plastic and stuff making its way into the ocean.
Overfishing usually targets a couple species, so it's a couple fish in that overfishing realm.
You don't need to take this many fish from the ocean if you're just gonna kill half of them anyway.
And if you keep on fishing those specific species, it could upset the biodiversity balance.
So like it's making the animals die. True. False.
False.
It's the top number one.
Yeah, that's this one.
The first one.
I think B and C.
B and C. So I think it's 2 and 3.
I think so. It's B and C.
Maybe 2.
I think maybe 3.
1.
I would say somewhere at the mid, so about a 3.
Responsible choices regarding single-use plastic.
Like biodegradable plastics.
I think people have to eat less fish because the more demand there is, the more fishing happens. I think also like regarding fishing, this has to be more controlled. There's so many multinational companies fishing in oceans and everywhere in the world. Some of them are not fishing in the places where they should be fishing.
To inform yourself and also use your knowledge to inform other people.
Keep raising awareness about what's happening.
You can promote the SDG by just like going to people and like just telling them, okay, so this SDG is just like do this. So, and they can also like join with some sort of groups which like helps them to clean the ocean.
True.
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 The first one is real.
But probably real is number 2.
The top one was generated by AI.
Real AI.
Number 1 was generated by an AI.
I think this is real.
Pollution.
Pollution or acidification.
I said pollution.
Pollution, acidification, overfishing.
Pollution.
Pollution.
I strongly agree.
I strongly agree.
4.
Strongly agree.
Between 3 and 4.
5.
Firstly, the production of plastics, I think it's a big issue. And then you have nations and countries that are not first world countries and they don't have the culture, education and the money to reduce their waste and take care of good recycling.
I think that people aren't educated, and I think people just don't care.
So I think that the biggest problem with the ocean is single-use plastics, specifically like turning them into microplastics.
There is already a lot of pollution in the oceans, apart from what is going every day into the rivers and oceans. So how do you get rid of this, what is already in the oceans and causing a lot of trouble there already?
I think we can recycle better.
The greatest challenge of all, as far as SDG 14 is concerned, is actually getting people to stop using plastic. Since plastic is such a deep-rooted part of society as a whole, not many people are going to be willing, not everyone's going to be willing to just stop using it like that.
I think the biggest challenge is obviously governments having different approaches. To align those governments, for instance, when it comes to damming plastic bags, it's very interesting to see that in a country like in India, for instance, in Mumbai, they have banned plastic bags, but in a country like in Germany, they have not. So there you can see that there are different speeds. So to align those speeds, that's the first problem. The second problem is awareness. I think a lot of people around the world are not yet aware of the problem we are facing here. And last but not least, it's obviously also related to cost. So for me, in particular, it's really the difference between the political, the economical, and also the people situation in the countries affected.
So we need to make sure we put systems in place and encourage people to use more renewable and sustainable ways of containing things and of creating cheap products. Like, for example, recycled plastic is better than plain old plastic, or even better is like paper bags, paper straws and whatnot.
I'm using reusable shopping bags. If they offer me a bag at a shopping center, I usually won't take this.
Well, I don't drink bottled water, and I don't use single-use plastics because we already have so many bags. So I think those are two of the biggest ways you can help with solving plastic pollution in the ocean.